Hey everybody, what's up? It's Joel, aka The Daily Guru, and today for Gabbing with the Guru, I have with me the fantastic Rebecca Perl. She brings one of the most unique blends of singer-songwriter music you've ever heard. We're gonna sit down and talk for a bit, and then she's gonna play you one of her songs. So what was your first exposure to music?
Since I was really young, my entire family played instruments.
Okay.
So family get-togethers, we'd sit around, play guitar. And so I was exposed at a really young age. My parents loved music.
Did you go to concerts at an early age, or was it just kind of sitting around more of a communal style?
I think it was more of a communal style first.
Okay.
And when I started picking up music on my own, like starting to like Dave Matthews Band and John Mayer and things like that, I started going to concerts on my own.
When did you pick up the guitar, kind of not just messing around with it, with kind of intent?
When I was 13.
Okay.
Yeah. It took me 13 years to pick it up, but I was watching cousins, my dad, my uncles, everyone play, and I was always interested in it, but I guess it took me a little longer to pick it up.
You certainly have a distinctive style in your playing. Is that an influence from your family?
I think it's something that I've discovered on my own, really, and the artists that I listen to.
Okay.
I think it's a personal thing.
One of the really interesting things about your songs, when you bring the full band in, it's got a very jazzy feel to it, but at the same time there's almost a Latin influence in some of it. Where does that come from?
I don't know where the Latin thing comes from, actually.
Just
but
kind of occurs.
Yeah, I think Latin and jazz, they both have such grooves, and I'm a groove person, and I'm all about the rhythm and the groove of things, and so naturally I sort of gravitate towards that type of music. Yeah.
And having the configuration of your full band, if you will, having the saxophone in there, it's a very non-traditional way to approach kind of the acoustic singer-songwriter thing. What brought you to that?
Well, it's sort of funny because I originally started as a rock artist almost when I started my first band. So there was no saxophone, there was no Latin groove, there was nothing there. I fell in love with bands that had saxophone in it, and that sound always sort of touched me in a way. And so when I started writing music that had that groove in it, I found a sax player. We started jamming together, and it was exactly what I wanted. I like that the saxophone brings a completely new vibe to the music. I love that. When
you're writing your songs, do you kind of hear and say, okay, this song is just going to be me and my guitar, this song is going to be everybody? Do you hear that, or does that happen after the fact?
Totally, yeah. Yeah, sometimes I'll write a song that says, I already know this one's going to be just me and my guitar. And then I can write songs that I say, I hear the sax here, I hear the bass here, I hear, electric here. And yeah, it's sort of an entire project to me, not just the song.
Do you write the saxophone parts, or do you is there a way you interpret with them?
I think when we're jamming together, it sort of comes naturally. And my sax player comes up with his own melodies and things like that, and I'll pitch my ideas in there too. And and naturally, sort of the sax parts and the lead parts follow the melodies of the lyrics and things like that.
When you're writing music, do you find that there are emotional spaces that you can get to when it's just you and your guitar versus when it's the full band? Yeah, definitely. I think that it's a completely different feeling performing on stage with yourself and performing with an entire band. I think when I perform with a band, it's more about the music almost than the lyrics that I'm trying to, reach out to the audience. And when I'm by myself, I sort of get in my own space, and I sort of go to a different place than when I do perform with a band. But they're both good places. What's your favorite part of actually being on stage, other than being on stage?
Being on stage.
Okay.
I mean, I love to play in front of people, and I love to see reactions, and I love to see if the people are feeling it like I am. So I think that's
just getting that connection.
If someone can get that connection with me, then that's the best thing ever. That's success to me right there.
Are there artists in the current music scene that you kind of look at and you say, that's where I want to be?
Definitely. Yeah. Well, the biggest influences for me are John Mayer, Dave Matthews Band. People that play guitar, they're just lyrical geniuses almost.
Sure.
And
very distinctive style.
Yeah, and I see myself going in that direction.
So what do you see happening for the rest of 2012 and 2013 for you?
I haven't had the chance to make a full album yet.
Okay.
So that's sort of my goal right now, is to make my first album and tell a story through the album and sort of have it be the time in my life right now. I was able to put out an EP, 6 songs, something that introduces my style for the first time, and I felt I had my style set. And so for the first time, hopefully, or at the beginning of 2013, hopefully we'll be able to make a full album and make it awesome. My name is Rebecca Perl, and this is called Goodbye, Goodbye. Baby, can't you see more than just your one-night stand? Take me or leave me, don't just hang around. You can take all of your money and count all the numbers. Let's see how far you get. If that's what it's all about, then goodbye, goodbye. Honey, honey, please don't leave. I'm in need of you to stay. The way I'm begging and begging is pushing me away. So I'm gone to the place that I'm from, and you can't take that away. If you're only gonna hold me back, then goodbye, goodbye. I'm a fool for love, I'm a fool for loving you. I'm a fool for love, I'm a fool. I'm a fool for love, I'm a fool for loving you. You want me for all the wrong reasons. I should've known it from hello. While I was falling in love with someone I didn't know. See, I don't need ones like you, and there's nothing you can do to keep my hand off the door. I hope it burns with each step I take. Oh, goodbye, goodbye. I'm a fool for love, I'm a fool for loving you. I'm a fool for love, I'm a fool. I'm a fool for love, I'm a fool for loving you. It's time that we carry on. Goodbye, goodbye once more. I hope you find what you've been searching for.